Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and I hope you all are doing great. If you're a new subscriber, you're highly welcome to Tasty City. Thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're yet to subscribe, please take a moment to click on that red button there that says subscribe. And when you are done, click on the bell sign. That's where you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So today on the menu, I'll be showing you how to make this delicious plantain moi moi. It is so easy to put together and it tastes super delicious. So if you'd like to see how I made this, just keep watching and don't forget to click the like button. So let's get started. Okay guys, so here are my list of ingredients for this recipe, and for this recipe you will need about 5 to 6 very big unripe plantains. Now for this recipe I won't be adding any ripe plantain because I have tried making it a couple of times using a combination of 5 unripe plantains and 1 very ripe plantain, and the end result is just a bunch of sweetness. Like my family and I couldn't even stand the sweetness. So ever since then I have been making it with just unripe plantain and we have been enjoying it, and today I decided to share the recipe. So in here I have 1 big red bell pepper, which I'll be using just half of it because it's too big, but if yours is smaller then you can go ahead and use the whole of it. And you can also use the long sweet bell pepper. I've got a combination of white and red onion. You don't have to combine the both, so just go ahead and use either the white onion or the red. I've got 1 scotch bonnet pepper, 3 garlic cloves, and about 1 thumb size of ginger. I know this looks like palm oil, but it is not. I got this oil from a party stew recipe I made the other day, which will be coming up very soon, but you can as well use palm oil or vegetable oil for this recipe. Okay guys, so for my protein of choice I'll be using some fried turkey gizzard. You can also use chicken gizzard for this because gizzard and plantain is a perfect match made. Like these two are meant to be together forever. You can also use smoked mackerel fish or dry fish. Feel free to use any protein of your choice. In addition to the fried turkey gizzard, I'll also be cracking in 2 large eggs during the blending process because I want this recipe to be iron plus protein packed moi moi. Okay guys, so in here I have a combination of blended crayfish and blended dry fish. Now you don't have to use this combination, just use only your blended crayfish. The reason for this is that I was bringing out the things I was going to use to make this recipe when I realized I don't have enough crayfish at home, and I said to myself, since I have dry fish, why not use it? So just use only your blended crayfish for this recipe. In here I have my Maggi shrimp seasoning. Feel free to use any seasoning cube of your choice. And lastly, I've got some salt to taste. So to wrap or tie this plantain moi moi, you have so many options as you can see over here. I'm going to be wrapping mine with these banana leaves, even though they won't be enough because I've been using them a whole lot and this is just the leftover I have in my freezer. And as you can see, there are 2 different colors. This greenish one was not wilted and this darker one came wilted, so I bought them in different shops on knowing that the other one was not wilted. So this is just what I did. Yeah, as you can see over here, I'm just trying to wilt them down. I'm not going to be using this very one because I've already done what I want to do, so I'm just like trying to show you guys what I did with this greenish one that was not wilted. So if you are using banana leaves, please try to wilt them, otherwise you are going to make a whole lot of mess. And if you don't have banana leaves, don't worry, you can also use oma leaves, and if you don't have oma leaves, you can also use the containers. So don't worry if you don't have banana leaves or oma leaves, you can also use something like so. Use ramekins. You can also use these foil plates over here. So if you have something like this, you can use them to scoop in your moi moi. You can also use these tins over here. I'm going to be using this very one because I'm very sure these banana leaves won't be enough. Yeah, you can also use plastic containers just like this one, plastic containers with cover. You see, so you have so many options of things you can use to scoop in your moi moi. And you can also use muffin tins just like this one. All you have to do is just make sure you grease them before scooping in your moi moi. So the first thing we are going to be doing is to peel and cut all the plantains into small chunks to enable the blending process. Okay guys, so I'm done peeling and cutting all the plantains, and like I said earlier, I'll be using just half of this red bell pepper because it's too big. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut everything into tiny pieces to enable the blending process. I'll be blending in 2 batches, so I'm just going to scoop in half of everything into the blender, and I'll break my seasoning cube into 2 and reserve the other one for the second batch. So once that process is completed, I'm going to be adding in about half cup of water to help the blades of my blender, and please don't add too much water. So now we are going to cover this up and blend until it is nice and smooth. Once it is nice and smooth, at this point you are going to add in one of the egg and reserve the other one for the second batch. Now cover back the blender and allow the blades to run for like 30 seconds to incorporate the egg. So there you go guys, our first batch is ready, and I'm just going to repeat the same process with the remaining. So here comes the second batch. We are done blending. I'm just going to add in some water to rinse out the blender. So now we are ready to make our plantain moi moi, and I won't be adding any more water to this, but if you feel the consistency is too thick for you, then please go ahead and add in more water. So normally when I make this, I don't like adding a lot of water because I like it to be firm. I don't like it to be strong. Like the texture I'm always looking for when I make this plantain moi moi is that of okpa. So first of all, I added my combination of crushed dry fish and crayfish. Next, I added some salt to taste. Please add the salt according to your taste. And next, I added my oil. I told you guys I got from my stew recipe, which will be coming up very soon, but feel free to use vegetable oil, palm oil, or any oil of your choice. So now we are going to give this a very good mix until everything combines properly. Alright guys, so the mixing process is done and now we are ready to scoop our moi moi. Over here I have my fried gizzard. Nobody should come after me, or feel free to use any protein of your choice like I said earlier. I'm going to be scooping it with this cup I have here. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is to grab your leaves. That is, if you are using oma leaves or banana leaves, just fold them the way I'm showing you now. I'm not a professional, but look closely, please, to see what I am doing. So you have to fold them just like so. Just all we are trying to do is to make a comb. And once that is done, as you can see, you are going to hold it down just like so. Hold it very firm, twist, and then bend to the other side. I hope what I'm saying is making sense. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay, so now you are going to turn it over just like so. Can you see our comb over there? Now scoop in your plantain moi moi. It is as simple as that. My camera wasn't focusing, but anyways, here is it. So what you have to do at this point is to grab any protein at all you are using. So I'm going to grab one of my fried turkey gizzard, throw it right in. So next you're just going to fold just like so. I told you guys I'm not a professional, but at least I tried. So you're just going to fold just like so, bend it over, and here we go. So I'm just going to drop that into my pot. So here I'm showing you guys again. So all you have to do is to grab your leaves. So make sure you are using like double or triple. What I have here is triple because I don't want any mess. So you are going to fold it round, then grab the bottom or the down, anyone, just like so, bend it over. Can you guys see? Turn it over just like so, and then scoop in your moi moi. It is as simple as that. Okay guys, so this is it. I'm just going to repeat the same process and I'll be right back. So in total I got 5 wraps, and I'll be using these tins to scoop in the remaining moi moi. And as you can see over here, I have lined them with some banana leaves. That is because whenever you use banana leaves or oma leaves to prepare your moi moi, there is this taste or flavor it usually infuses into the moi moi that I just can't explain. So that is exactly what I'm going for. So once I'm done, I'm just going to add in the gizzard. You can push them right in, it doesn't really matter. And once that process is completed, I'm just going to cover them up with some banana leaves. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to add some hot boiled water and I'll send them to the cooker to cook. So I'm going to be cooking this for 25 minutes while I'll be cooking these ones in the wrap for 30 minutes because I think they are more bigger. and I have already added water to them. So at this point I'm just going to cover with this remaining banana leaf I have here, and then yeah, I'll allow them to cook down on a medium heat for between 25 to 30 minutes, because this is plantain moi moi and they don't take time to cook. So this has been cooking for 25 minutes now and they are fully cooked. I'm just going to take them out from the pot and let them cool down completely. Okay, so these ones are fully cooked as well after 30 minutes. I'm just going to let them cool down a bit, and there you go guys, our delicious plantain moi moi recipe. Now someone tell me this is not calling your name. Like, tell me you don't want to dive in. Like, seriously guys, this tasted so delicious. I'm not saying this because I made it, but because it tasted so delicious, and I want you all to try this recipe out for yourself. So we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you did, please do not forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel if you are not already. I want to say a big thank you to you all for watching. Stay safe and I will see you all in my next one. Bye for now.